very good morning to our RANsquawk listeners. Welcome to the European Rundown for today, Thursday the 30th of June. We're just awaiting now the second vote to go through Greek Parliament following the passage of the mid-term austerity plans yesterday. In terms of this implementation vote, if it is successful, which is expected by most analysts, now open the door for the European finance ministers who are meeting this Sunday to issue that fifth tranche of financial aid for €12 billion, which will facilitate and help Greece pay off their redemptions, which are forthcoming in around mid-August. Elsewhere, taking a look at some other things we have seen in terms of macro data from the Eurozone. The latest CPI estimate came in at just 0.1 lower than expected at 2.7%, but didn't really have much of a market impact. However, ECB's Trichet spoke in European Parliament and did stick to his usual hawkish rhetoric, what we've heard from the press conference and comments earlier this week, and said that they are still in a state of strong vigilance, which did initially give a bit of a rise to the euro and weigh on bond futures, however the move relatively short-lived. In terms of elsewhere, looking at the individual stock perspective out of the UK, a strategic update out of Lloyds Banking Group pre-market saw them outline various cost-cutting measures going forward and less dependency going from the the lending that they had initially taken from the UK government. As that's reducing, they're looking at cutting costs and their shares have been up sharply. In sympathy, RBS have also risen individually around 4% as well on the day. Looking forward then, we've got the weekly jobs numbers out of the US and the Canadian GDP. Also as well, this implementation vote out of Greece is scheduled to begin around 12 to 1 o'clock London time, so 6 to 7 a.m. in Chicago. But depending on how long their open debate session lasts, that could well start at either of those two times. That pretty much concludes then the opening wrap here in London. We'll have another update from one of my colleagues at the cash equity close in Europe. For the time being, have yourself a great trading day.